Welcome to your February readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Pisces, very interesting. It feels that some of you during this month have this creative focus on trying to make things work, or trying to understand how can you make things work and what type of assets, contacts, materials, ideas are at your advantage and who or what is not. So I see you like making division. It's like separating what works with what doesn't, what suits you the best, what you can work with versus what you can't. I feel that some of you during this month are kind of the creators of some type of alchemy. You're trying to blend in two forces, two ideas, two concepts of some sorts to use at your advantage to pursue your happiness. And I feel that you can be very successful at it. I feel that you want to expand your life, and emotionally you are here to recover or reconcile. I feel that some Pisces will be trying to reconcile with the past, or the past will be coming in here through memories, through a person showing up, through an old dream or idea coming in here to help you suit whichever in the past left, some sore points in your ability to regain some emotional contentment or structure, which is exactly your challenge, is to feel that happy ending or that coming together with many beautiful energies to be a part of your daily life. Some of you want to have a family. Some of you have this desire to have your lineage, your sense of the sense of family and the continuation of it to be a part of your experiences soon to be. Some of you are desiring to have a child, and there's a lot of thoughts about children, about your childhood, about your family, about the family you want to establish, about the family you are establishing, and how you can make that work with still your individual space, still with your desire to have things, to have your sense of autonomy and independence as a part of the picture. Some of you again are trying to pursue during February in a very, I see you very focused, very like, I want this, I don't want this. So I feel that some of you are more willing to take emotional risks than possibly you felt the courage or the drive before to do so. I feel that you're still here working with patience and moderation. You're still blending forces. You're still understanding the creative alchemical process of reconciliation of opposite forces. You're still in the phase of inspiration, in the phase of visualizing what you want, visualizing what that perfect happy ending would be for you, or visualizing what or being patient about the process and the time the process takes, but trusting it, being very divinely assured that you will make it work. So it's a mixture of being soft and being passive, but at the same time having a lot of trust and a lot of confidence that you are doing your best and that you will gain it, which is a very beautiful thing to see, especially for Pisces. Usually they have this more blend of passive, chaotic energy, mystical energy, and sometimes a lack of trust in themselves in a more individual way. But I feel that you are regaining balance, which is again temperance. You're regaining a lot of balance. You have one foot in your dreams and one foot in the ground. And this is going to work out, I feel, gracefully, to open up here a window of opportunity to change something. The Wheel of Fortune in your conscious position, crowning you. You know, it's the highest peak of energy you can attain this month. And the will is adapting to circumstances, understanding the cycle of time you are in, understanding cycles of time, understanding that life is this constant journey of up and down, swinging. And it's like a roller coaster. It gives you the thrills. It gives you that adrenaline pumping. It gives you fear and sometimes a real scare. But at the same time, when you settle into it, when you adapt into the race and the swings and the changes, you kind of start getting a grasp of what life is about. And it's amazing because I feel that you are really getting there, or you are in this process. You know, time is linear, so there may be something coming in this month that may act as this initiation of this process that I'm talking about, and that may be with you over the months. But this month, I feel you are inspired to do your best with what you have, and what is not working, you are taking out of the picture. Some of you, though, are dealing with in this process of wanting to separate what works with what doesn't. Some of you may be having an issue with commitments and promises that were made. So you may be having some challenges in, for example, if you have promised something to someone, you may feel that you can't just turn your back to promises that you have made. I feel that some of you are dealing with attachments, or family attachments, or people, relationships in general. Emotional attachments are sometimes making you doubt, again, the creative process you are in. Some of you are trying to please everybody at the cost of yourself, so pay attention with that, because I feel that if there's balance, you know, if there's an attempt to make things work, things will work. It's a little bit dependent on the way you choose to handle these energies. And this is what I was trying to say, is that you are creating magic, right? You are creating something here that's really going to take you far into your journey of contentment and happiness. And so you want to be careful with the way you are treating the elements you have in your hands, because they can be gold, they can make gold be created and generated from your efforts, or they can turn into ashes. It's a very fragile energy. It needs your care, it needs your love, it needs your integrity to make it work. And usually with temperance, usually temperance brings you and someone else, or it brings your rational thinking with your emotional language to try to create something new. And having the Empress as your subconscious energy, the unknown factor, and at the same time the root of all of this, it's like, I feel that the majority of you want to have, again, self-satisfaction. You want to feel that your life is surrounded with beauty. You want to feel beautiful. You want to be appreciated by your talents, by your divine spark, by your ability to manage and handle situations with such grace. And at the same time, giving yourself and providing to yourself your own care, not being dependent on that validation. And this work, this balance between you and others seems to be important. Some of you are wanting or will be leaving, traveling, saying goodbye or farewell, and you're happy about it. Some of you are very happy to move away or to travel or to embark on a new journey. Some of you will be very focused on studies and needing to dive into information. I see like books and papers being very important. And for me, this means that there's more information for you to gather. There's knowledge. There's a lot of knowledge, which is for me as well. The will is that expansion of the mind, that Jupiter quality. So there's a lot of faith and there's a lot of philosophy, broad thinking, expansion of your horizons. Even if right now is just mentally, it's providing you the glimpse, that glimpse of what you want your life to be, to join love, love with you and others and relationships, and to have that perfect union to be a part of your life, and at the same time to provide to you self-satisfaction. Some of you need again, and you will be selective and choosing. I see that some of you will be choosing something from many options, and you're going to take in that option that you have chosen and work with it, create, give it room to grow from within you. So then the Empress is the mother. The Empress is the figure that carries, the baby in the womb. Then the Emperor is the father, and is going to bring things to the materialistic, realm. He's going to make it work in a more organized way. But right now, you're creating something. And it's like a very fertile period for the majority of you to have that gaze on ventures, journeys ahead, because I feel that when the time comes, you will be surprised by the results of it. Some of you are kind of in this energy of divide and conquer. So I really feel that some of you need to divide things to be able to understand the picture, or what you need to do in terms of details, in terms of organization to get you to your aim. Some of you may feeling that sometimes you're just feeling that there's a little bit of weirdness, or you may be 1 minute very prone to be with others, to be with your family, to be with your relationships, to be out there, and then suddenly you want to, the minute you are out there, you want to go back home, and then when you're home, you want to go out. It's like, again, needing to be very moderate here, not fall into extreme behaviors, balancing your needs, because it's like there's new breath of life, and you may have weird sensations or weird feelings because there's a subtle change happening, and I feel that you still don't know really well what that subtle change is, but it's like an embryo. It's really like an embryo, and it's just in this initial stage, and it needs, when they are in this initial stage, is when they need the most attention and the most care, because they are so fragile. So treat whatever your baby is, whatever your new beginning is all about, whatever you want to make it happen, give it all your care. 6 of Cups. There's this beautiful, pure, childlike energy to the way you will be looking at things in the end of this. Some of you, again, there's something about family, childhood, babies. Some of you are going to be very nostalgic and desiring, to, maybe some of you will be desiring to take a risk on a past situation and bring it to the present. It's like working with past and future, so you can have a window of opportunity coming in here in the present. So some of you may be rescuing past relationships. Some of you may be looking to a past dream, or remembering having a memory triggered from your childhood that is just going to be important to this creative process you are in, learning process as well, because still I feel that you need more info, more study, more knowledge to read, to write, to dive into your mind, to dive into your memories, to get to this powerful insight of what this open road is for you, because there is a road here, a journey. And I also feel that there's something about, reminiscing about that road, previous trails, previous footprints that were left there in your trail. So what I want to say about that is that there's something about acknowledging that everything leaves a trail. So you may need to go back or make this type of retrospective into the past to get something. I feel that as well, some of you will be more acceptant of the unexpected, and because of it, again, the more you go into the flow of the wheel, the better the luck you attract. I feel that some of you are attracting luck, are attracting new opportunities, but you need to keep an open mind. And I also feel that some of you with this wheel are kind of on this risk-taking energy, like it's 50-50 chance. If I go, I have 50, or if I move ahead, if I take the risk, I have 50% chance of making it work. If I stay, I have as well 50% chance of actually being more settled, or ending up being more settled in the comfort zones if I took a risk. So it's like 50-50 energies. And I feel that you are considering, you are making your calculation, you are trying to select the best option to take this risk. And for that, you may need to go back to a past imprint of some sort, or a past thought, a past way of doing things, and or a memory coming in here to help you unlock something. I also feel that this is about you not feeling that you can't turn your back as well. For some of you, it's feeling that you can't turn your back on people. You can't turn your back on love. You can't turn your back on your family. You can't turn your back to your heart's desire. It's like some of you may be dealing with, needing to make amends or needing to make peace with people that were very meaningful for you, but for some reason, of course, there was challenges, and maybe there's some relationships that need healing, a forgiveness, a kind forgiveness of some sorts. And I feel that some of you are kind of, if you have been estranged from people that were very important to you, and they still are, I feel that some of you are acknowledging that you can't just turn your back. I feel that some of you may be wanting to leave, maybe wanting to travel, maybe wanting to go, but there's relationship or family situations that are making you kind of, be very on the fence about it. And I feel that tranquility, temperance, tranquility, serenity will provide you the answers and the solutions, because you may have a way of making it work. Then you may have a way to make it work that it's more easy than possibly what you are contemplating it to be. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you for all your support, all your comments, all your donations, all your shares. Thank you so much, and please keep doing so, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.